Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. Today in this video we are going to see how to automatically send email for a new Tadabase record. So here my objective is that whenever I receive a new record in my Tadabase, I want to send an email to the response I have received automatically. For that, I am simply going to create a connection between Tadabase and Gmail in such a way so that anytime I receive a new record in my Tadabase, an email would be sent automatically. Pabbly Connect works on two principles. First is trigger and second is action. Here my trigger application is Tadabase and my action application is Gmail. To learn how to do this, let me take you to my screen. Today in this video, we are going to see how to send emails for new Tadabase records. So here my objective is that I want to send emails to the candidates which have registered for an online course of artificial intelligence. And I want that whenever a new record is made through Tadabase, I want to send the email to that particular candidate automatically. For that, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. And as you can see, this is the landing page of this software. And on my right hand side, you can see two options over here, sign in and sign up free. If you're an existing user, then simply sign in, and if you're a new user, please click on the tab sign up for free, and it won't take more than 2 minutes. And yes, you will also get 100 free tasks every month. So I'm going to click on sign in as I am an existing user. As we do that, here we have reached all application page. Let's click on access now for Pabbly Connect. Now here we have reached the dashboard of this application. If you want to create a new folder, then simply click on this and a dialog box has appeared which is asking us to name the folder. Here I am going to name my folder as online course registration, as my objective is that I want to send email to my candidates. Then simply click on create. As you can see, I have successfully created my folder named as online course registration over here. Now again on my right hand side, you can see an option create workflow. Let's click on this. And a dialog box has appeared which is asking us to name the workflow. Now I'm going to name my workflow as Tadabase to Gmail, as my objective is that I want to send email to the candidates whenever a new record is generated through Tadabase. And by clicking on this drop down, you can select your folder. As I have selected this folder online course registration which I have created just now. Let's click on create. So as I do that, here we have reached another window which has got us to extremely important events. First is trigger and another one is action. Here trigger is when this happens and action is do this. Basically, action here is the response of your trigger application. Now a trigger application is Tadabase. Click on Tadabase. Now we have to select a trigger event. This is the event which will make your workflow start. Click on this. And as you can see, three options over here: new record, update record, delete record. I am going to select new record as I want every time a new record is generated through Tadabase, I want to send email automatically. Triggers when a new record is added. Let's click on this. Now here is a webhook URL which will help us to connect our Tadabase with Pabbly Connect. And as you can see, here are some steps which you need to follow to set up the webhook URL. It says login into your Tadabase account. Then navigate to the automation tab and click on outgoing webhooks. Now let's go to our Tadabase account. As I have already logged in my Tadabase account, I'm just going to show you how you can set up your webhook URL with Tadabase. Before that, I want to tell you what is Tadabase actually. Tadabase is an online database application builder which anyone can use to create custom business software quickly, easily and without even writing a single line of code. Now let's set up our webhook URL. Here you can see data builder, page builder and automation. According to the steps given over here, it says navigate to the automation tab and click on outgoing webhooks. First, let me copy this webhook URL. Now go to automation and to outgoing webhooks. And here you need to enter a name. To add a new webhook, I am going to name this webhook as Pabbly Connect webhook. and you need to select a data table. I'm going to select online course applicants, as I want to keep a record of my online course applicants. Now paste the webhook URL which you have copied from your Pabbly Connect account and select an event over here. I'm going to select new record. Then click on save. As you can see, we have successfully set up our webhook URL over here, which means we have successfully set up our webhook URL with the Tadabase account. Now to check whether our Tadabase account is successfully connected to our Pabbly account or not, for that we need to perform a test submission or a sample submission. Now to perform a test submission, go to Data Builder. Here you can see various options: user, courses, enrollment, template, screenshots, online course applicants. Here you can see 3 users: demo user, current user, test user, and their email addresses and status which is active. And if you want to add a new user, you can click on this tab and simply submit all the details of a user. Let me add a new user. I have entered name smart user, I have entered the password, I have entered the email address as smartuser@pabblytudes.com. Now I need to select the status, which will be active, and the role will be student. Now click on save, and as you can see, we have successfully added a new user in our Tadabase user section. Now go to courses. And as you can see, I've already created a course named as Artificial Intelligence. I've entered all the course details over here, and the batch capacity for my online course will be 250 and the instructor will be demo user. And it is a summer program which I have already entered. You can add a new course if you want to by clicking on this tab, Add New Course, and you just need to enter all the details about your course, which is course name, course detail, capacity, instructor, and which semester it will be. After that, let's go to online course applicants. Here are all the records and the details of online course applicants or candidates who have already registered themselves for the Artificial Intelligence course for summer semester. Now, if you want to add a new online course applicant, you can directly click on this tab and you can add an online course applicant as well. Now, as I'm going to do a sample submission, I'm going to fill up all the details. My online course applicant name will be. Here I have entered all the details for my online course applicant. Name will be admin user, email is adminuser@pabblytudes.com, and phone number is this. Let's click on save. As you can see, we have successfully added a new online course applicant into our Tadabase account. Now let's go back to Pabbly Connect and check whether we have captured the response or not. As you can see over here, we have successfully received the response. This is the phone number, email address, and the name of the online course applicant, which means we have successfully set up our trigger application, which is Tadabase. Now my action application is going to be Gmail, as I want to send email every time a new record is generated. Now we have to select action event. Let's click on this. We have two options over here: send email or custom API request. I am simply going to select send email. Now let's click on connect. Now to connect our Gmail account with Pabbly Connect account, we need to set up a connection. For that, go to add new connection. And if you have an existing connection, please select existing connection. Click on connect with Gmail. We have successfully connected our Gmail account with Pabbly Connect. Now we have to enter all the data. Now we have to enter recipient email addresses. Multiple email addresses can be entered as a comma separated list if you want to, but I'm simply going to map the email address of my online course applicant. Mapping is a technique through which I can retrieve the data from the previous tabs, and the data which is changing will get replaced with the new one in real time. Let's select the email address. CC and BCC are not required, so I'm not going to enter these. Sender's name will be dummy user, and we need to enter our email subject. Enter subject line for email. You can use data transformer with action event as Gmail in order to change the language in Gmail readable format. So I'm going to enter my email subject: confirmation of your online course registration. I do not want to enter this reply to email address. and my email content type will be plain. If you will click on this drop down, you can see two options, plain or HTML. I want to keep it plain, so I'm simply going to select plain, and here you need to enter your email content. I've entered my email content over here. Now I'm going to map the name of the candidate, which was admin user. I've mapped the full name of the candidate, as mapping is a dynamic process which keeps on changing, so that whenever I receive a new record from Tadabase, the full name will keep changing. Now I'm not sending any file or attachment. I'm simply going to leave it. Let's click on save and send test request. As you can see that we have successfully sent the email to the candidate about the confirmation of an online course. Let's go back and check our email address if we have received the email or not. As you can see that we have successfully received the email with the exact content we have entered in our Pabbly Connect account, which means that we have successfully connected our Tadabase account with Gmail. Now every time a new registration would be made through Tadabase account, the email would be sent automatically. Let's go back to our Pabbly Connect account. We have successfully set up our trigger application and our action application, and it was a successful workflow. Let's summarize this quickly. Here the trigger application is Tadabase and the trigger event is new record. Here the action application is Gmail and the action event is send mail. And if you want to send emails whenever a new record is made through Tadabase, then simply follow this two-step workflow. Hope you like the video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, but you can also integrate many other applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. If you have any doubt, please reach out to us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any queries, please reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, please reach out to us at this website. If you find this video helpful in any way, please do not forget to share this video with your friends. And also please like our video and subscribe to our channel to learn more such automations.